Hey, is that the Beach Boys playing during the credits?
Sure is. They made a music video just to promote this movie. The song's actually pretty catchy, but there's this one part that always bugs me. Did he just say he's guilty because he's just a Cuban?
Hey, is that John Stamos playing with the Beach Boys?
Yep, he played backup with them for a little while. That's why they guest starred on Full House that one time, remember?
Oh yeah.
I have to admit, I kind of like this video, maybe just because I derive a special sadistic pleasure watching pain be inflicted on John Stamos. So what did Dad think?
Well, it was a pretty bad movie, and I agree, there was something kind of disturbed about it, but I wouldn't say it's the worst movie I've ever seen.
Alright, agreed. It was a bad movie, but not a terrible one. And if they never made a sequel, I wouldn't even be here right now, but they did. And that was a very dark day for humanity.
Oh no.
So are you ready for the worst of the worst?
You know, I really have other stuff I should be doing.
So we're being a douchebag! For God so hated the world that he sent down this film, and whoever watched it would not experience the joy of art, but perish in self-indulgent passions. Actually, the first quarter or so of the movie is pretty decent. John Ritter and the kid move to a new town that's entirely populated with horny single women who have the intelligence of Sarah Palin. Yeah, she's a real maverick.
Going crazy living here. You know, Mortville, the divorcee capital of the world. Hey, you bet. Cost me a whole month's paycheck, but, it's worth it.
You know, I actually kind of like this character of the neighbor. Mostly because I bet we all know someone exactly like that. Well, I gotta say, so far, this movie's actually okay.
Yes, changing careers was the smartest thing I ever did. Yes. Oh, yeah, because I love being the principal. Because I hate children. I hate them. Being a principal's great because I hate children. I bark and they do what I say. Anything. Crawl around on all fours. They do that. Would you mind jumping out of the window? Okay, sure, Mr. Principal.
Hey, Pea-Brain, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here? I belong here. You belong in Cold River. This is Mortville. What are you doing here? You're not here. That's it. That's the only answer. You're not here. Ha ha ha! You're not here. I'm imagining you.
What
You're a
the fuck
figment
am
of
I
my
watching?
imagination.
Well, if I was a figment of your imagination, could I do this?
Oh! Whoa! Oh, did something crawl in here and die?
But my dad says third grade is the foundation of my education.
Oh, your dad says that. Your dad is a moron! He's
Do
a
they even have a
moron!
script?
You know what
Are they making it up as they go along?
They seem to think that shouting on the top of their lungs is some sort of punchline to a joke.
So then what happens?
I'm gonna puke!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna barf!
Oh.
I'm gonna barf!
What is this? Is this actually a movie? Did they actually play this before an audience? Oh.
What other film has urination into lemonade, dynamite sticks thrown into exploding toilets, a little boy filming his babysitter having sex and projecting it on the side of the house, and a little girl joking about scratching testicles?
This movie's disturbed. Still, there are plenty of grossed out movies out there. I mean, I like There's Something About Mary, American Pie.
Yes, darling, but those movies were for adults. The true tipping point is to do this type of humor with kids. This is what I mean when I say it's the worst film of all time. Not that it's badly made, but it's so distasteful and seems to live in a perverted alternate dimension. My absolute favorite moment has to be when the same little girl is on a carnival ride and says, "I'm gonna puke," opens her mouth, and fake-looking puke shoots straight out of her open mouth in a perfect 90-degree angle.
So tell me, how was your first day at school?
Pretty good. They skipped me 3 grades.
They skipped you? That's fantastic! I can't believe it!
Okay, is John Ritter's character an idiot? He knows that his kid is a little brat, yet he honestly believes his kid was bumped up 3 grades? He's not in the least bit suspicious?
My darling, thou must understand that John Ritter's character is what we intellectual types like to refer to as delusional. Sure, he is fully aware his kid is a little troll, but he lies and tells himself that he has a smart kid. This happens all the time. People convince themselves and they believe all sorts of crazy shit. I mean, just look at the Mormons.
This movie is so obsessed with shit that it's not enough just to do a bathroom joke. It actually has the guy say, "This is going to feel so good," while he's defecating. I mean, how many times before you take a shit do you say, "This is going to feel so good"?
I usually just yell, "Bombs away!"